This video isn't about finding the right shape or designing the right silhouette. This is the stage before that. The brainstorming. Who is your character at their core? What role will they play in your story? If you're a writer, normally when designing a character, you might fill out a character sheet answering questions like, what's their hair color? Are they shy or outgoing? Well, this is for all the visual people out there like me. So let's take a closer look from an artist's point of view when brainstorming your character designs. Hi, my name is Alexis, and this is a new series we're starting on this channel, where my husband and I will take you through every step of our process on our latest project, Beauty and the Forgotten Pharaoh. In the golden sands of ancient Egypt, to be remembered is to live forever. But one man has been cast into eternal silence. Once a proud ruler, he committed many horrible deeds. As a result, the gods themselves stepped in to strike him from memory. His name stripped from all records, his people gone, his very face erased from every mind. Cursed to be forgotten, he lingers in the shadow between life and oblivion, his kingdom doomed to vanish into dust if the curse is not broken. Layla, a young scribe in training who believes every story deserves to be told, uncovers whispers of a mysterious beast lurking along the Nile River shores at night. Drawn to the mysterious ruler, she is compelled to restore his story to the scrolls of history. But as she assists the disgraced pharaoh in his quest, she unravels secrets buried by divine wrath, truth that could cost her everything. To save him, Layla must decide. Will she defy the gods and risk awakening horrors that history was meant to forget? Or let the sands claim a kingdom lost to time? A haunting reimagining of Beauty and the Beast, this tale of curses, forbidden love, and the power of memory asks, when we are gone, what will our names mean, and who decides what remains of us? If you don't know where to start, the number one tip I found to help me visualize my characters is finding inspiration from a movie or book that has similar vibes to the character you are trying to portray. I find at least 3 different characters that depict the physical appearance I want, personality traits or flaws, and the character development / story arcs I want to use for the said character. This method helps me a lot when I'm just starting, as I can already imagine, for example, what Snape from Harry Potter looks like in my head, or when picturing dialogue for my character, I can imagine Percy from Vox Machina with his calculated, intelligent, and dry, witty tone. Let's go over some examples of how I combined my different inspirations to design the characters for our comic. The goal here is to fit multiple examples together, like a puzzle, taking bits and pieces from each. For example, our character, Osahar, when designing his appearance, I combined Snape's long hair and head shape with Miguel O'Hara's intense eyes and facial expressions. For Osahar's personality traits, they're a bit of both of O'Hara's, where he feels he carries a heavy responsibility on his shoulders, with another character, Edmund from Narnia. He can be moody, resentful, and a bit self-centered at times, while also quite fearful of losing things he loves. Mix all of that together, throw on your story setting and any important titles your character may have, like warrior, clergy, or king. Ours is ancient Egypt. And here you have Osahar, pharaoh of the mythical city of Horubus. Let's do a few more. Another example would be Nenet, queen and wife of the pharaoh. She is a high and powerful figure as queen. She is inspired by Pacifica Northwest from Gravity Falls, Sharpay Evans from High School Musical, and Vexalia from Vox Machina. Taking similar facial features from Sharpay, and both their entitlement and headstrong sassy personalities from Sharpay and Pacifica. My third inspiration, Vexalia from Vox Machina, comes in with Vex's pragmatic, cunning, and fiercely loyal traits. With all 3 inspirations mixed together, we can now add our story setting, and here we have the sketches of Nenet, queen of ancient Egypt. These movie characters, I can easily get a grasp of how they sound and how they would act to help me get into the characters' heads and figure out their motivations in dialogue, while also having each sound unique. Switching to our next character, most of the time I usually start with drawing a character's face, since that's what we connect with first. When it comes to Beast, since he has no recognizable face due to the curse, I designed his face to look more like a mask, inspired by the masks from Spider-Verse movies, with the expressive eye shapes, giving Beast a quote-unquote face without actually giving him a face, if that makes sense. I started with silhouette shapes, looking up different animal references, going for more elegant looking animals like the Egyptian dog with its long features and sharp details, or the crane with its long legs and sharp talons for claws. I did play around with possibly adding horns too, but with the tall pointy ears, I felt it was a bit much. Beast has two forms, a human form and animal form. When he is calm, he is closer to looking like his human half. When his temper takes over, he transforms to the fully animalistic beast and his human half is lost. For Beast in his human form, I still wanted to portray his royal status, that he's more brains than brawn type. A similar personality type to Percival de Rollo from Vox Machina, intelligent and gentleman, but hiding a dark past. Ashamed of the monster he's become, he hides his figure most of the time under a long cloak to hide the beast part away from the world and himself. And lastly, our hero, Layla, which I will do more videos on covering the concept stages, clothing, expressions, and designing specific props for your characters. Try out this tip the next time you're stuck designing a character as a starting point, and comment below who you're using as your inspiration. Thank you so much for watching, have fun designing your characters, and I'll see you in the next one.